Hello, it's the Ronin back again, jumping straight into Hero League here. Uh, if possible, I will be doing one of these quests, Warrior, Warcraft, or Specialist. I think I can manage that regardless of whatever my team does. I think I can figure something out. I have a wide enough repertoire of heroes for that to work. And I am getting closer and closer to purchasing Jaina Proudmoore, the Archmage of the Kirin Tor, and adding her into my rotation. It'll give me another ranged assassin with soft crowd control in the form of the slows. And here we go. We got a draft going. Enemy team picks first. I am part of the... Oh, not two. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so we have Murky, we have Tychus. Please don't pick Abathur second. No, we do not need 3 specialists. Why? Well, we need a tank. And we're on Towers of Doom, which is easily my least favorite map. Well, second least favorite map. I don't like Tombs of the Spider Queen either. Well, it's a tad more balanced now. Asmodan. Alright. Not gonna lie. I don't like having an Abathur who's not me. I've expressed that point before. No. And Towers of Doom especially, it's not a phenomenal map for Abathur regardless, so Blackheart's Bay and Cursed Hollow are really better for Abathur than this. So Gazlo, Falstead, Lili, Arthas, Asmodan, they have 2 specialists, which on this map's actually viable enough. The reason I said don't go 3 specialists is because I needed, I am going to need help in team fights, and there are team fights on this map. If you're super coordinated and are in, some sort of voice chat, fine, you can do whatever strategy you want, but with a random grouping like this, no, please don't. Oh, but the pros do it. Yeah, the pros are in voice chat, they're talking, they're communicating, they're coordinating, they know what's going on at all times. And also their skill level is well beyond what I'm playing at here. So Alright. Shall I go Regen Master? Or Righteous Smash? Screw it, let's go Righteous Smash. So I'll just run over here, get some health. And that shield keeps me from any real danger here. Okay. So I will Hearth, get health and mana back, and then run right to about this bush here. That's actually where I need to go. Just hide out. But they're giving us line of sight. See Lily. So why were we focused on Arthas that whole fight? Great. Yeah, I'm gonna need Laws of Hope here. And I have to head top to help us soak and give us some level advantage. Okay. Let's see if I can't take this camp here. Oh, great. Well, at least that'll push top for us. Sin's exposed. Alright, that worked. Yeah, fair point. And their team's falling apart at the seams. Okay, I'm gonna head up here. Oop, wrong turn. Head over here. And just continue pushing, continue soaking. Let's knock this down. Alright. Push this. Alright. That's knocked down. And looks like Illidan could use a hand. So I'll just pop on down to this lane here. Yep. That was unfortunate. Oh, that's unfortunate. I am pinned between all these minions here. Oh, that was so well timed. Okay. Let's try and get this back. Okay. Head up top. How lovely. need mana before I can help. But now I can indeed help. There we go. Yay. We got our own frickin' fort back. I need to hearth. Another altar fight. I don't care about fighting him. I just cared about getting him off of Charism so he could activate the towers. So, yay, me. I did what I wanted. Didn't let no one stop me. And that's pretty much what I'm building for here, is just being a tanky wall of annoyance and aggro and stuff. I'm actually gonna hop down here and attempt to push some minions under this so we can get our tower back here. Again. Let's pop through this, actually. Hello. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh, and right on the altar spawn too, to boot. Oh, that is wonderful for us. that worked rather well. Oh, this goes rather well for us. And they're dropping like flies. Okay, the whole indestructible thing is going to be useful. Okay, now I need to chase that further. And that's a dead dead Asmodin. Okay, they recaptured theirs, which is good, as long as they ain't capturing ours. Capturing. Alright, that looks like GG. Almost GG. Oh, here we go. Ah. Alright, I can still heal via, or still survive via Undying, even if I were to be attacked right this very instant. Here we go. They got that one. I'll grab this one on this side here. Thank you. Oh, and Abathur's helping me too. And there we go. Substantial push. Okay. So yet again, I'm just going to keep them off the capture point. And that is game. Started off a little shaky, but through actually fairly good teamwork there, we did win. And Karazim saw that I was intentionally just blocking and harassing Falstead, and he just stayed on the, oh, I got a skin variation. He stayed on the capture point and just captured it and did that, and we just started snowballing after a certain point. There's something wrong with these numbers here. Have you spotted it? Wow. There's something very wrong with those numbers. I mean, the siege damage, it's a back and forth on this map, so yeah, I would concede maybe Abathur has more important things on this particular map than just, you know, the typical siege thing. I will concede to that point. If it is made, it can be argued either way. I'll let that go this time. But XP contribution, I don't care what you're doing. Abathur needs to have the tops on that, or, depending on who you're with, a very close second. I can be, when I play Abathur, I have been beaten out by Sylvanas a couple times, and the Lost Vikings. They have beaten me out on my team. So, that is understandable. Those are both two very good heroes for XP contribution. It works. But for a Johanna to beat an Abathur out, yeah, that means the Abathur wasn't soaking well. Granted, I was doing a lot of soaking, but I needed to. So let's look over his talent choices, which I can critique very well. Pressurized glands, yeah, the argument could be made. There's a lot of team fighting going on this map, that's fine. Adrenal overload, yeah, Illidan and Tychus both benefit from it. I sort of, Charism benefited from it more with his, yeah, every third basic attack heals the lowest nearby ally, putting it on him in a team fight. He's healing a lot more often, which is more healing overall. Divine Palm. He was very good at Divine Palming. Saved my sorry butt a couple times. Shield, Circle of Life. Set to 5 seconds if the hero does not die. Okay, that's very good, yeah. Don't have to worry about wasting it as much now. Locust Brood. Spatial efficiency. I see people taking this, and, you know, that's on such a short cooldown, you really don't need to take it. Bombard Strain is just so much more powerful there, and Locust Brood activate to spawn 3 locusts at a nearby location. Yep, he was not making maximum usage of that. He was not taking camps with it, which you can do while, you know, when objective's up and 1 or 2 of the enemy teams died and we still have ours up and, you know, they're losing and being pushed out. What you do then is you go to a siege camp and you take the siege camp, and whatever locusts are left alive that have spawned there, and there's usually about 2 or 3 that have spawned there, they just go into lane and push with the siege camp. So it's a very large, powerful siege wave, and you just hearth back and hop onto a minion or a hero or whatever, and when the tunnel's back up, you go wherever you need to. So, Ultimate Evolution, yes, this was the right one for this map. Evolve Monstrosity. Our team comp notwithstanding, on this map it is of much more limited potential than on any other map. People say always go Ultimate Evolution, always go Ultimate Evolution. If your team is winning team fights in spite of being down a body, go Evolve Monstrosity, because that benefits the team more. They don't need Ultimate Evolution. what they need is you to either split push or have an extra body in a lane up top while you're shielding and spiking and stabbing with the team in the team fight. They don't need it. Will it make team fights go a lot smoother? Yes, but you're maximizing your aid to the team. Now, on this map, in this particular team comp, in this particular situation, this was absolutely hands down the right choice. We needed it. We absolutely needed it. So, I don't know if that was he analyzed the situation correctly thing, or if it's just he saw on the forums everyone screaming, you always take Ultimate Evolution. In Hero League, I will say about 7 times out of 10, so 70% of the time, maybe a little more, Ultimate Evolution. But you have to look at the situation and determine if it is indeed right. So, track and laser drill. That's very good if you stick it off away behind the front line. It's very good on this map where you have to capture an objective in the way that we did. It can just, force people to back off because they're losing too much health. It doesn't lock them down or anything, but if you have a meat shield who can keep them from nuking down your laser drill, which we had, I didn't do that because, I was keeping them further at bay on their side, but I could have if the situation was such that it would have been useful. So, yes, this was a good choice. A lot of people do prefer Odin, and Odin is good. But the laser drill, when placed properly and with regards to the team, it's very powerful on these maps. Metamorphosis, yeah. The hunt, no. Metamorphosis definitely, because it was team fight based. You gain health, you gain power, you gain all that stuff. So, yeah. All in all, Gazlo had top siege damage for the game. No surprise, he's a specialist, and he was on those towers constantly, even to the detriment of his team, because there were a lot of team fights where it was 4v5, because he was just sitting at a tower, just smacking away at it, not even paying attention to what was going on. So Gazlo, you lost your team the game. I'm sorry to say it, but you kind of did. There was a turning point where if you'd shown up to a fight, you might have been able to just snowball the whole game away. But I did take more damage than Arthas. However, I had shields and healing. He does have healing. I will mention that. He does have healing. However, I had shields. I only died once. He died 7 times. Which makes me taking more damage than him actually more impressive, because I took more damage without dying. He took less damage and still died 7 times. Second highest number of assists after Karazim, who also only died once. I did have 1 kill more than him. Karazim beat out Lily, the most spammable healer in the game. This is a very skilled Karazim, for one. Let me point that out. He's good. And I do not believe this is a very particularly skilled Lily, which is saying something, because Lily does not have a high skill cap. I wasn't going to say Lily players are unskilled. I know people who will just play Lily because, they don't want to think they've had a long day at work. They're playing this game to play the game, It's a game. They're playing it to enjoy, so. And a lot of people will pick up Lily to get a feel for the healing role in games. They'll pick up, the easiest, cheapest, cheesiest healer they can find. And that's Lily. She's only 2,000 gold, spam heals. It's a good way to learn the role if you're completely new. if you have experience with World of Warcraft healers, or if you're coming from another MOBA, I actually would recommend something like Malfurion or Rhaegar. But that's just my 2 cents, I'll leave it at that. But overall, I went up a rank. Slowly but surely, I will climb my way up this ladder. I increase in rank more than I decrease. So, it's a net gain overall, and that's what I'm going for. But I've rambled enough for this video, I think. So yeah, got one knocked out on this quest. I will keep questing along, getting gold, and eventually get more heroes. If you want to see me pick up a specific hero, I know I said I'm going Jaina next, but if I get a large quest for some other hero, I will save up for them, and Jaina will come when Jaina comes. Leave a comment in the section below for what you would like to see, and I will not guarantee I can play something in Hero League. I will guarantee I can play something in Quick Match. Hero League, it's come what may. So, yeah. Obviously, if the enemy team picks it, I cannot. If it would cause my team to be at a severe disadvantage if I picked that, I'm not going to pick it. I'm not going to troll people. I will say this: I have played Abathur in Hero League before, but it has been when it benefited and meshed with my team, and when the situation occurred where I could do it without being counter-picked with both Nova and Zeratul hunting my ass all game. In other words, it was when I was the absolute last pick that I picked it. Instead of second. And I'm really surprised they didn't, go Nova or Zeratul. Guess they didn't have them, or they decided, Abathur and Hero League, no one cares. But, yeah, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do whatever. Until next time, this is TheRonin, signing off.